Hello and welcome to Thursday Night Therapy, where five friends separated by time and space are brought together by the magic of D&D for some desperately needed therapeutic escapism. Thank you for joining us. We don't really have any specific announcements this week, so just as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't done so yet, come over to Twitch, because we not only stream live every Thursday evening, 8:30 UK time. We have also started playing Sea of Thieves, which is a priority theme style game. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to be playing that tomorrow night. So come join us there as well. That's about it. So let's start.
In our last session, we splashed into deep water quickly. Multiple grappling hooks later, and a number, I don't think I can even count that high, of feral, tattered humanoids boarded our boat. Lanny's favourite thing in the world, crushing skulls, was imit, close at hand. With a ringing bell and a flourish of arrows from Miss Torrin of Blackheart's skeleton crew, we now faced some punctured bodies. After the two little taps to the skull, the first fell, dead to the floor. With plenty more feral attackers aboard, the battle waged, even with a neatly placed arrow shot to the eye socket from Crimson Cray, and a punchy, heady, many, from the fist himself, Des. Back and forward this went on until the sound of breaking glass and a sudden flaming section of ship now apparent. Devvie, with his quick thinking, rushed up a section of the mast and used his tidewater cutlass to release a torrent of water and extinguish the flames with ease. Problem solved, hopefully. At the front of the ship, I raged and struck and raged and hit and raged and smashed with reckless abandon. But still, they kept coming. A new friend arrived for me who wore armour and fist spikes. Ooh. At the rear of the ship, strange happenings were occurring, and appearing, floating behind the stern castle, was a woman, ragged, lithe, and feral-looking. The air crackled, and with a raised hand, she shot Torrin's favourite spell towards her and Devvie, the lightning bolt. Devvie avoided the spell with his roguish instincts, and Torrin avoided the worst. With a swift arrow, the spellcaster was downed into the sea, closely followed by Devvie. She unleashed a blinding spell towards him, and she once again disappeared from sight and reappeared on deck, unleashing a huge cone of cold toward Des and Torrin this time. Both frozen in place and now unconscious, Lanny alone on deck with nothing but a few skeletons. Unaware of this, I kept up my onslaught to take out all the remaining attackers on board. Crimson Cray struggled with navigation, and the basics of climbing a rope were just out of his reach. He remained hunkered down inside a rowboat attached to the side of the ship. I turned to the remaining attacker, a magic-using, crew-killing woman. I remembered the words of Tally and how the captain of the Treachery ship was a magic-using vampire. And was this the revenge possibly for me to take? Is this her? Never mind. A few smashes of them all took her down before any more damage could be done. The heat of battle faded, and my crew diminished. Newly found powers of healing gave life back to Des and Torrin, and finding Devvie in the rowboat, he was quickly hauled aboard. All is good. Everyone okay. Kind of. The mist around the ship starts to part to reveal a ship. What else now?
That's where we'll pick up this week.
Nice.
Thank you, Lanny.
Very impressed.
Our captain has a way with words.
So, where we left off last week, the mist that had been banked at the front of the ship has now begun to disperse and pull back. And almost simultaneously with the dawning of a new day and the rising of the sun, it completely disperses, and a ship is now visible not too far away from your own.
Wondrous. Anyone on the deck of that ship?
It's going to be hard to spot at this.
Okay.
You know what? Make a perception check.
Alrighty.
We have a spyglass now.
Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 28.
Wow, okay.
Fuck me. Okay. With your elven eyes, you can see. I mean, it's even at this distance, it's going to be difficult to make out specificities of individuals. But you can definitely see there is movement on deck, and you can actually see that the rigging is being lowered.
Okay.
And if anything, I mean, at least using your experience now as a sailor, it looks as if anything,
away.
they are. It looks like they're planning to leave. Yes.
Okay. I will turn to the others, and I will put the shout out. Then I will say, Captain, they're turning tail and running. Shall we stop them?
I think we need to.
Right you are, and I am going to
Get away.
knowing the procedure of like lowering the rigging and you know, first things first and all that kind of thing. I'm going to start trying to pick off the people who are doing the most useful stuff to get away, if you know what I mean. So would that be the riggers, or would that be someone taking up an anchor?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it can be done simultaneously. You need to lower sails and you need to pull up the anchor.
Yeah. So I think I will prioritise anyone who's trying to pull up the anchor, because obviously that's going to be a big one. So I will prioritise whoever's doing that, and I'll shoot an arrow if that's all right.
What do you mean prioritise? Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about your own crew.
No. There's the ones that are trying to run away. So whoever is trying to pull up their anchor, I will.
How far away is this ship that is trying to run from us?
Yeah, I'm just thinking it because I'm so used to thinking in meters that I'm just doing conversion
3 foot to a metre in it ish.
Close enough, yeah.
No, I was going to say it's about 150 meters, which I've just looked up is close to 500 feet
Still within my range.
of a longbow.
Yeah.
With a longbow, you have 600 feet at a disadvantage.
Yep.
It's going to be a disadvantage, but yeah, you're welcome to take a pot shot at somebody.
Okay. Well, it's 12 and 14, so 12.
Oh my.
No, a 12 for not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's right.
Just before we continue, I think I'm going to pull you back over to the day map, as it is now technically day.
Okay. Ah,
Otherwise,
hello.
I don't want to break immersion. This is...
No, of course. Okay.
If we are attempting to chase this down, and the captain has given the order, I'm going to thaumaturgy and shout out orders to our crew that we are chasing down our attackers, and for everyone to take up their respective stations.
Lani kind of agreed, but I don't. I still need like an official order before we can go. So you now just barking out orders: raise anchor, drop sails.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If I've heard it from Lanny that he agrees that we should go after this, I am shouting out orders. And then I have other things I'd like to do after that, but obviously shouting orders takes time. So
Okay.
come back to me when you feel it is appropriate, sir.
I'm going to be at the prow with my longbow.
Okay. I'm just going to say also, so as the crew are now raising your own anchor and dropping your own sails, Devvie, I'm going to kind of reiterate a little bit, because I think at the distance and especially with that perception check, you're going to get a decent look at the ship. It is quite large. It's not quite a galleon, but it seems to be quite a fat ship. And slightly larger than your average sailing, your average merchant ship, for example. But you can already tell it seems very ramshackle, should I say. There seems to be all sorts of bits of wood and spikes, and there's some sort of canopies attached to the rear end. It's like there's no like clean surface on any part of it. And you can also see on each side there are things sticking out of the hull.
Is it a bit like... So it's like the piratical equivalent of the Reavers from Firefly?
That's actually a very good analogy, yes.
Cool.
I was going to go for a shanty ship.
Yeah, but in terms of look, it's like... As best as you can see, it's just a bit, like I said, ramshackle. And as the sails now drop and the ship begins to turn and begins sailing away, you actually see these objects on the side extend, and you realise, oh, these are actually oars. And there must be a contingent of crew inside the hull now assisting by pulling on these oars.
Okay.
Before we continue, I've got 3 things, right? Firstly, I want to collar Sandara, and I want to get a bit of in and out of her. She's got any left.
Oh, yes, I can give you a little. I used most of my large spells last week. I can give you this.
Last week? How odd. Brilliant, thank you very much. Secondly, there seems to be the spectre of my past self set up in the crow's nest. I'm having a bit of a weird temporal feeling here, and I don't like it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. And secondly, did we pull in the chains and the ropes off of the boarding boats?
Nope, they are technically still attached. Sorry, who found something in the boats? That was you, wasn't it, Des?
I did.
Devvie did, I think. The bottles, the glass bottles.
You did search the boats.
Oh, yes.
And you did. You found these 6 identical glass bottles. I'm going to say now, if you had wanted to completely detach them at the time, you could have done so, but if not, they're still attached to the front of the boat.
I reckon those chains and hooks would be very fucking useful if we want to, stop anyone from getting away.
Yep, I reckon so. So we keep the chains and hooks, but let the boats go free, right?
Yeah, you're gonna spend a little bit of time detaching them because they are.
I brought those bottles on board, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I assume you did.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't think we ever talked about it. Does your ship actually have? It doesn't. You never had your own rowboats, did you?
No, I don't think we do.
Okay.
No, it was never something that we discussed.
It was, yeah. I don't think they ever had them. So yeah, I mean, you can get rid of them if you want. It's going to take a little moment because they need to be detached. But that can be one of the orders that you're shouting out frantically.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, so you're keeping the chains and hooks, but you are... what's the word I'm looking for?
Setting the rowboats adrift.
No, it's something about removing ballast. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. I can't think of it either.
Are you trying to find nautical terms?
I don't know if it's a nautical term. There is a word which basically means getting rid of weight.
Yeah,
But,
I think ballast, isn't it?
it's ballast. Yeah, okay.
Well, ballast is stuff that floats, though,
It's
isn't
the
it?
weight. Oh, I don't think it's the weight. I think it's just stuff that weighs you down.
Yeah.
But I think it's a word. It's like it's not purge, is it? Something like that.
Kind of.
Purge the boat.
Anyway, all right. As you are doing this, though, you hear a shout from Conqueror. Captain,
Yeah.
a bit of a problem. And you look up to him in his place in the rigging, and he's now pointing to the unfurled mainsail, which has a very large burn hole in it.
Oh, no.
Yes, of course.
Oh dear.
I would hear this. And I'm going to shout, "Get to work on everything else, I'll deal with that." And I'm going to start climbing up the rigging to get to the hole.
Okay. I mean, you will still catch wind. It's just, it's going to be a much less efficient sail than it usually is. You will still move, but you will not be moving at the same speed that you normally do. Okay.
If I can get to the hole, I will cast Mending.
Okay, can you tell me what sort of size, because it has limitations on the size that it can...
As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension.
I was going to say it's more like a meter-wide hole.
Bugger.
Can you do bit by bit, or is it...
That's a DM's interpretation, if you would allow me to do bit by bit.
Okay, can you give me the exact wording then, please?
I will display the spell for you there.
This spell has a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain, 2 halves of broken, a torn cloak, or a leaking weighting. As long as the break or tear is no larger than... No, okay, no, that's one mend, and it mends it or not. That doesn't read like it does it piece for piece.
Right. Okay. Well, I would still climb and try it, and obviously seeing it fail, like, fuck!
I mean,
Can't do anything about this! Not now, anyway!
If we had a sheet and laid it over the hole, would you then be able to cast Mending on the edges to save sewing it?
No, because it's not a piece of the original thing.
Yeah, true.
But we might have a spare sail.
That'll take way too long to put on.
The only other thing is, did we ever put that ballista together?
No.
Okay.
We didn't have time.
Dear. Oh.
Mad.
Well.
I'm going to shout down, if we think we can catch them with this hole, do it. But if not, there's not any point in chasing them and putting our efforts into a losing battle.
Well, I'm going to say now, you would have been sailing for a short while at this point, but it's enough to get a little bit of a read on the situation. So your speed is impeded, and because of their oars, they have a slight buff to their speed, let's say. So I'm going to say that this will affect the usual skill challenge that we have.
Okay.
Right,
I think, so normally it was 3 successes and 3 fails. I'm going to say it's 4 successes and 2 fails.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okie dokie.
Because because you're sailing. You're impaired.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish I had some long-range spells. Like real long-range spells. That would be great.
How far can monks throw things?
Same distance anyone else can throw things.
So it's like a dagger range, isn't it? So
whatever the weapon's range is, that's the weapon's range.
I can assure you, it's not 500 feet.
No. Alex. Okay.
So, it's the same as last time, though. You can now take turns to use a skill, or perhaps anything else that you can creatively come up with to aid your pursuit.
Okay.
I am going to take the first one, if I may.
Right.
I'm going to jump down from the rigging, seeing that it's a waste of time. And I'm going to pull out my book and sit on the deck right here, because there's a shit ton of bodies here, aren't there?
Yes.
Yep.
I am going to... it's a minute ritual. I'm going to cast Animate Dead. Which will allow me to raise said creatures.
So, before I forget, you still had 2 surviving skeletons from
I have
last
2
time.
surviving skeletons, yes.
Yeah, okay, let me just bring those over.
Kindly.
I actually already had them. They were just hidden.
Hidden, you say?
I think you had one here.
I had one on each each wing, shall we say?
Yep, exactly.
So as I'm pulling out my spell book, I'm going to say a prayer to Merkel. I'm going to pull out the dual-bladed dagger. I will cut my hand with the gold in the usual ritual, and I will say to him, what the fuck do I say to him? Jesus. Okay, I had not prepared this.
Say that.
I wouldn't say that.
We've already
not in his
established
wheelhouse.
Jesus was a drunk from my hometown. I'm going to say in Undercommon, Lord of Bones, please hear me. I come to you in this time of need. I need your strength. I need your power to bolster my crew and to take down these people that tried to take your servant from you. I want to exert your will upon these people. Lend me your strength and fuel my passion. Fuel my spell and allow us to do your work. And then I will begin casting Animate Dead. I am upcasting it to level 4, which means that I will get 4 zombies rise up in front of me.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, were you planning to do anything extra with the zombies, or is it, it's just, your check is just this prayer?
The zombies, when they are risen, are going to be helping the crew. The purpose of this is to have more crew to do the jobs faster and more efficiently, and then help us in the combat. This is a multi-stage thing for me.
Okay, I'll allow that.
So, Animate Dead as its base level, I get 1 zombie, or 1 creature, zombie or skeleton. Because of my Necromancer levels, I can add an extra zombie to that, and then as I'm upcasting it, I get 2 more, so 4 instead of the standard 1.
This doesn't affect the 2 skeletons that you already have.
Nope, I get to add this.
Okay, fine. Okay, so I'm going to say we will. It's a ritual that takes a minute. Did you say?
It is a 1 minute casting, yes. So I'm sat with my hand bloodied, the coins in my hand, my spell book open, the dagger to my side, and a hand raised towards the zombies I am raising.
We'll get to the animation of the dead in a second, but as you have said your prayer, I will say make a religion check, please.
A religion check.
I assume that was what you were going for.
It was either that or Arcana, both of the same stat, so I was hoping for one or the other. I am happy with religion.
Well, you're praying to your gods.
Okay. Religion check. That's a natural 20 for a 28.
No.
But 2 successes?
Yeah. If that's the way to do it. I mean, it was never something we spoke about, but I think you said it. You said it one time when we were doing this. Oh, that would have been 2 successes. I don't honestly know if that's how it worked.
You're the DM. You're allowed to say whatever you'd like.
Because it goes both ways. If you roll a natural 1, it's 2 fails. So
I say fuck it personally. I mean, I've just rolled the 20. I know I'm going to balance it by a 1 later on, so...
What do the rest of you think?
No, I mean, it's balanced because, if it gets a 1, it's fucking...
Yeah. Makes it a little bit more exciting and dynamic, so yeah, I would say why not? Unless there's anyone that's really against it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
No?
Okay, then you have immediate 2 successes. You feel a strange surge. Perhaps the winds have changed in your favour.
I love it when they do that.
As you begin casting your ritual, Torrin, you feel all of these dead bodies around you begin to twitch and vibrate.
How many bodies are there? How many things did we kill?
Quite a few.
There's quite a few.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dead bodies.
There are 11 dead bodies.
11.
That's half a crew.
Was it? No, sorry, is it? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is 11.
Yeah.
Give me enough spell slots and enough time. That's half a crew.
Yeah, but can they actually
Wait, it's
do
not
the
11.
things?
It's more than that.
Some
Just they're
stats.
piled on top of each other.
It might be 12.
There was
Just
quite
say
a
it's a
few.
dozen.
I love it. But I'm going to have 4 zombies joining my skeleton cohort momentarily.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
she
get
has
to
the
the others.
skeleton crew.
We'll get to the others first. Des, I sense somehow that you want to go next.
Well, I've got an idea, haven't I? I've got an idea. Right, so I'll be stood with Sandara, and she'll be doing her mojo. And I would have watched Torrin go up the sail, see the fucking great big hole, come back down again, sit down, and do a whole ritual slicey thing, and then the body start to move, and like, oh, right, yeah, that's clear what's happening there. And I'll have a little light bulb moment, and I'll turn to Sandara, and I will say, Sandara, this may sound a little bit odd, but would you pray with me?
It's not that odd. Perhaps the timing is slightly...
I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
with the 2 of us here, we might be able to ask Besmara maybe give us a little touch of a hand.
I'm going to stop you there. Because something I said right at the beginning of the very first time we ever did this, I did say you can't do the same thing twice.
I can't remember doing this before.
Yeah, but
I mean, the
You're-
same check
same
twice
skill.
in the same thing.
Oh,
I've just
right.
done a religion
You're-
check.
you're basically wanting to repeat what Torrin has just done. I understand it's not the same god, but
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, sorry, I completely blanked on that. Right then, going to roll to persuade the sail to not be burnt.
What?
Just joking.
If you want to think of something else, I've got that something.
All right, yeah, carry on.
Okay. So, what is Rosie and Bennock? Are they both doing things?
Yeah, they're pulling sails. They could.
I mean, this is more.
Yeah.
Okay, this is more of a vocal thing anyway, and they both probably will know. So I bought a book of shanties when we were last ashore, and I have taken a real life shanty and adjusted some of the lyrics. So Devvie will as he's aiming his longbow, he'll turn back to the crew and think to himself, you know what? I'm just waiting for a good shot here, so I'm going to help G up the crew a bit. So he starts singing a shanty, and it's a familiar one to everyone on the crew. And if it will help the role, because I don't have a great performance, I will sing a little bit of it for you.
Right.
Okay, so where is it gone? Okay, this is for anyone who is interested. This is to the tune of High Barbary. There's naught upon the stern, there's naught upon our lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. But there's a lofty ship ahead, a target we will tackle. Treat 'em mean and pick 'em clean and sail back to the Shackles.
Very good.
Love it.
And I'm going to make my performance roll.
Did you write that?
No, that's well. I adjusted some lyrics from High Barbary.
Repurposed.
I repurposed them. Yeah.
Give me. Hang on. Before you roll. Okay. I'm not going to do this every time, but the fact that you researched and bastardized the song.
That's a lovely way of putting it.
You can roll with advantage just because it's
Woohoo! Thank you.
a nice idea.
Alrighty.
But this is the last time I give you advantage for this roll, alright?
Okay. Performance. Advantage. So there's the first one is a 15, and the second one is a 3. A natural one. So I'm glad I took advantage. That's 15 performance.
So 15 just makes the DC of 15.
Excellent.
And you begin to sing this known song. What's the name of the song?
The song is called High Barbary, but
now it's called something else.
Yeah, I will call it. Ooh, fuck me. I don't know.
No, that's good.
Oh fuck me!
Let's call it Pick 'em Clean, because we are pirates.
Very good.
Okay. So, with you stood up on the prow, the wind carrying your voice back amongst the whole crew, you do hear the sound pick up, and first a couple voices, and then a number of voices pick up, until a decent portion of the crew are all singing along with you. And with morale raised and the rhythm of the song aiding the rhythm of their work, it boosts and aids your pursuit.
Excellent.
So that's already 3 of 4 successes and not a single failure. So
I would like to do something if possible, please.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to tell me what it is, but yeah.
So I would. So kind of at the beginning of this all happening, I would have shouted across and gone,
Albert, I want you on that wheel. We're getting this shit now. We're solving this right now.
and then with that, Lanny will actually jump.
Sorry, were you talking to me? So
Albert, get on that wheel now.
Oh, Albert.
Albert.
Okay, I shall bring him up from below deck. He was actually
get involved a little bit more.
He would have been on deck, so.
So once Albert is at the ship, Lanny will actually jump down onto the deck and he will start pulling ropes, doing whatever is needed And whilst he does that, he will rage and will pull in ropes. He's getting after the ship, is what he's thinking in his head. So he is doing whatever is needed, flying around the deck, doing anything possible. So I would like to do an athletics check to do so. And because I'm raging, do I now get advantage on that?
Do you normally?
Yes.
Then yeah, of course. So okay, you jump down from the deck. Albert takes the wheel. He turns. I mean, he's probably done this quite a few times.
Ignore that.
Okay. Why? You rolled it.
No, I rolled initiative by accident.
I'm keeping the dice roll. I don't care.
Fine.
You jump down onto the deck. He turns the boat slightly to improve your angle of attack, and the winds change, and you realise, oh, if we turned this sail to catch more wind, we're going to get a boost. So, and you immediately grab the sail. You push Cogwood to the side and begin hauling in this sail as fast as you possibly can. Now roll, please. You can roll again if you want.
Hold on, let's do that. So that's a 21 with advantage.
Yeah. Just roll again out of curiosity.
Okay. Where have you gone?
Oh dear, dear.
That would be a 15.
Oh, thank you. Have a really high athletics. Okay. So you pull in this rope with incredible speed and with a never seen before rotational velocity. The mainsail turns to a much more efficient angle, and you actually begin swiping in to the side of the ship. As you pull into it, now all very visible for you to see this. You know what? Let's just get over there, and then you can all see it. Now, because you've successfully chased the ship. So don't be disorientated. The map
It's going to be the other way around.
It's going to be the other way around.
Okay.
Because we are technically heading west. So I'm just copying over your characters to the new ship. Why didn't that work? There we go. Okay. I think I've just swapped you around. So wait, Torrin, you were at the front of the ship. Are you where the dead people are?
I'm where the dead people are on the hatch.
Devvie
On the
was at
hatch that's
front.
underneath the first mast.
Okay, and then I'm going to actually... I was going to use the people you killed, but then that's going to be confusing. So I'm going to quickly find a different token.
Do you have my zombie
Zombies?
tokens that we had
Yes.
previously?
Yeah, but they're like... really zombie. But
That's fine. I'll know who they are then.
So you get 4 additional zombies.
I get 4 zombies with my already existing skeletons.
Yeah, I forgot your skeletons, so let's grab them as well.
Damn.
I'm prepped as always. I've just realised you still haven't seen the new map yet, so
That's all right.
let's bring you over.
Oh, god damn.
That's cool.
Wow.
That's very cool.
And I'm going to give a shout out at this point because I've tried my very best to get in contact with the maker of this map, which has proved to be quite difficult. Mostly because I can only find them on a Reddit account, and I, for some reason, wasn't able to send a message. But they are called Casually Informed on Reddit, and it looks like they just make these maps for fun. So,
Well, casually informed, thank you very much. Your map is freaking awesome.
That's
Yeah.
kind of badass.
That's badass. Yeah. I'm into it.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Oh,
I
I'm a
might not
fucking-
lightning bolt this one.
Okay, and because I kind of forgot, I'm going to have the 3 on this side fire off their ballistas as you close distance.
Ah.
What
I was-
distance are we at?
You've just rammed into the ship.
Yeah.
You've,
Right next to it.
you made 4 successes in a row. You've done enough.
How long has it taken? Because I had a minute for my cast on my zombies, but I do
Yeah.
have range, and so does our rogue.
There's our monk.
So does our monk.
Okay, alright, that's fair. We can agree upon a number of rounds to fire ranged weapons if you like.
Yes, that'd be cool. Because I would have let fly before we
Yeah.
physically got here.
What should we say? 2 or 3 rounds?
Your choice.
It's your choice. Yeah.
Depends what rate of knots and other nautical terms we're doing.
We'll have to have a distance for the magic users, because the longbow will shoot anything. The magic users will have a lesser range on their abilities.
Okay, well let's say we're going to do 3 rounds. First round we're at 450.
Okay.
Second round we're at 300. Third round we're at 150. And then the fourth
round we'll
round
get
is
there.
going to be like 0. That's
Yeah.
when we make impact.
Okay.
I can fire on to 0.
Yep. So can I. So we've got longbow boy.
Shall I
What's
go
the range of the
first?
short bows? Short bows can do some disadvantaged shots from a skeleton.
320, yeah.
So they get 2 rounds.
Right.
So,
So
but in that case, I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Fuck
Uh-huh.
yes!
Whoop, whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
I'm so excited.
Baby.
Oh, wow. Finally a decent initiative roll. 20.
8. Oh.
Can we have an initiative
16.
tracker?
Oh, when to put up the initiative tracker in time?
It's fine.
Jesus!
Well,
Don't
you
worry, we
did tell
can
us to
sort
give
it
you
out.
rolls.
Yeah, I know, but I always forget, and it annoys me.
I don't like it when mummy and daddy shout.
So,
And
oh,
18
nice.
for the wizard.
Wow.
All done fairly well.
now I need to delete the older ones.
We can't see them.
Is that correct now? No, I have Lanny twice. What did you roll, Lanny?
8.
8.
8.
Okay, so let's try and roll something myself. And I'm going to have
Oh, nice.
the pirates split into 2 groups. I just want to try something here. I can give them a color. Okay, but that doesn't show up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they both have the same initiative, so they're literally all going at the same time.
And the initiative tracker has just disappeared.
Sorry. That looks about right.
Yep.
Okay. So, first round. 450 feet.
Yep.
Devvie.
Devvie. I'm attacking the guy at the wheel.
Okay.
26 to hit.
At disadvantage.
Oh, yes, of course. 24, so 26 still.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, so 24.
Yeah, it's still hit.
Okay. Do you want to use the first roll?
Yeah, just use,
damage?
we'll use the damage that you rolled before.
Okay. So 12 piercing, and if he doesn't see it coming, I guess 20 sneak attack.
Ooh.
Maybe
So
roll
on
a
that.
perception for him.
Yeah, can he perceive our ship and the arrows flying at him?
It's the first arrow though, so it might take him a bit off guard. What is this wording on sneak? It's if you can see it coming, right? If your attacker is unseen.
Yeah, if your attacker is unseen. Hang on, what's the specific wording? I'll
Wait a
find
minute.
it.
Wait a minute, it is...
I might just have him do a perception check just to.
Sneak attack. Once per turn, I can deal extra damage to one creature I hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. Oh, I don't.
Ah, you have disadvantage, so you can't have sneak
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah,
If you have
never mind.
advantage.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, disadvantage is automatic. There's no way for you to get sneak attack.
yeah. No, there isn't. So yeah, no sneak attack. But 12 piercings, nothing to be sniffed at.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
And let's have a look at one of my bonus actions. What I will do though is I will use insightful fighting, because why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not?
Right, where is it? So he has to make a deception check against my insight. And my insight is 15. So he has to beat 15 with a deception.
Bam.
18, nice. Okay, so no insightful fighting this time. We good.
Is that your turn?
That is, yes, that is my turn. I'm also going to adjust my hit points for my new level. On there, there we go. Yep, all done.
Oh, Torrin,
Thank you.
that brings us to you.
Okay, so we're at 450 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Feet.
450 feet, rather. So I am going to... I don't have anything that hits that distance. So can I buff myself?
In the privacy of
No.
your own cabin, thank you.
Not just yet. Well, not really at the moment with the amount of spell slots I've got. I'm ignoring you. Troy, frick. Okay, so Torrin can't do anything in this round, and neither can the skeletons. So I will just move things. So, as we can see that, as I can see that we're going to pull up on the right of, or on the left rather, of this ship, I'm going to move my zombies to be. I can't move my zombies. I'd like.
Can I do this?
I have
all at
control
once?
over my skeletons, but not my zombies.
Wait 1 second. I have to give you permission. So try that.
I have movement permissions. Okay. I'm going to command one to stand between me and the ship, giving me a little bit of bodily cover, and I'm going to instruct the rest of the zombies to prepare to board when we get close enough. And I'll do something with the skeletons on my next turn. That is me. And now I'm going to colour my zombies, so I know which one's which.
Yes.
Right, I am going to walk up to the edge where we know we're going to be, and I'm going to chug a push healing.
Where'd you buy it?
This I've had this one for ages. I think I was given it by Dev,
Okay.
if I remember rightly.
Is it a greater?
No, it's a regular.
Okay, so it's not one of the ones I bought from that shop.
No. Right, so it's 2d4 plus 2 or just 1d4?
2d4 plus 2, yes.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
Bog standard Eden potion.
Bog standard. Salt of the earth. 7. That's all right.
7.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Good bonus.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be much worse. Right, and right. So, okay. So I am going to ask Torrin to move this zombie somewhere else.
Please do so in character, please.
Torrin, unless you want this particular zombie to be struck by lightning several times before we even reach the other ship, could you possibly ask it to move somewhere else, please?
On it! Ill undercommon. Fucking move, dickhead. Womp.
Whoop. Right, so yeah, so as an action, I am going to put up my Eye of the Storm.
Oh, okay. 1 second, please.
Oh, did you do a thing?
What do you mean?
Did you do a thing?
Hang on. I mean, I may have done a thing. I may have done a thing.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
cool.
Ooh, can I have
That's
control of it,
cool.
please, so I can move it?
Yeah, I was trying to. I didn't figure it out, but I was thinking if there's a way to pin it to your
I don't think you can.
to your
Link-
character, but no,
link,
I couldn't find,
tokens.
couldn't find a way to do that. So
There you go.
Thank you very much. Right,
No.
yeah. So now I will. That'll be me now until the 0 thing where I'll be firing off an Eldritch Blast. So don't bother coming back to me until we get there.
what's the range on Eldritch Blast? Is it 100 feet?
120.
120.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunate.
You can
Alright,
get,
so
you,
for the-
can, you can extend it with Eldritch thingies.
With
You know,
thingies. Yeah, I know.
invocations.
That's the one.
So, the rest of you, I think you have seen this once before, but Des just kind of stands there, and the air around him begins to spin slightly, almost like a vortex, and then crackles of electricity begin to spark off him. I think I explained, kind of like a Tesla coil last time. I
Yep.
explained it, and this builds almost like a rotating ring of electrical pulses that spin around him and arc off. So keep your distance.
I would not recommend standing too close to me.
He says, turning to you, his eyes now white. Lanny,
So Lanny, from his position where he is going to run along the edge of the ship here and jump across, landing onto
No,
the...
whoa.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
That's
We're still
I know you-
450 feet away.
Yeah, I know you can
Okay.
jump, but we're 450 feet. Second
Okay,
round,
I will
300.
hold this out then until I am... We're next to the ship. Okay, so I
That's
will do
gonna be-
nothing for now.
That's not going to be to the 4th round.
Okay.
Just so you know,
Okay, so I will then... Okay, so as... I'll do nothing this round. I'll wait till the next one.
Okay, up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So he is driving. So I'm basically now going to have the 3 pirates arming the ballistas on this side fire off. I mean, I'm assuming it's in range.
Target rich environment.
fuck.
I now realise I have lit myself up like a Christmas tree while standing on the edge of the, on the edge of the boat.
You have.
It's fine.
Okay, apparently not in range.
What?
Excellent.
For these ballistas, no.
Oh, wow.
Okay. That brings us very quickly back to Devvie then.
What happens when you buy your ballistas from Wish.com?
It's me. So again, I would like to. Sorry, how close are we now?
300.
300.
300. Okay. Oh, why is this not? Oh, here we go. 300. Ah, yes. So not quite yet. So it's pointless me doing my insight. Do you know what? No, I am going to get my insightful fighting up because I might. It would be nice just to have it in place and ready to go. So I'm going to try again with my insightful fighting against the guy at the wheel. He has to beat a 19 in deception.
Okay.
Excellent. So when I don't have disadvantage anymore, they will all be sneak attacks. Unless he dies, and then I'll move it to someone else. So I'm going to take another shot with a longbow.
He is marked.
Wondrous. So there's one, there's a 27, and 17.
The 17 will hit.
Will hit. Okay, excellent. And here is the damage. 10 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lovely.
that is my turn. There you go.
So, that brings us to Torrin.
Okay. So as we're drawing closer, I am going to pull the driftwood wand out of the inside of my coat, and I'm going to use it to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
As that is its primary function, and I don't use it very often. And I really fucking should. So, I have, you will see mirror image appear as sort of some illusory duplicates sort of fading in and out of my existence. And you don't really know which one is me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cool.
That's a lot of fun. So that's my action. As my bonus action, I'm going to command my skellies to circle round behind my zombies
Okay.
and loose.
Who are you firing at?
I'm going to aim. If I'm at the front of the ship, I'm probably going to see the ballista boys first because they're on the lower deck. So I'm going to be aiming at. I'm going to have the skeletons aim at the first ballista boys.
Are you at disadvantage at this range?
I'm still at disadvantage. Yes,
Okay,
my
yeah.
my short range is 80. My long range is 320.
Okay.
So, short bow from Green Boy. A 12.
That's a miss.
Okay. Short bow from Orange Boy. That's a 15.
Oh, a 15 just hit. It just clips over the guardrail and clips the first ballista firer.
Excellent. Just cuts through his arm and just fires off into the distance. It's 9 piercing damage to him.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
That is my go, I believe. Yes, I will leave that there.
Okay. Des, you didn't want to do anything, correct?
No. I'll possibly just shout obscenities.
Go for it.
You fucking bastards, we're gonna tear your fucking throats out and shove them up your fucking ass!
Love it.
Lovely. Lanny.
You say we've got 3 more rounds to come.
No, we're now at 300. The next round we're at 150, and the next round we're at 0. So in 2 more rounds, you'll be able to jump onto the ship.
Okay. Nothing this time, and I'll wait for the next one. Cool.
Okay. This guy is... He's going to move around and then try and get a little bit of cover while still trying to move the wheel. It's the pirate's turn, and this guy's actually going to step almost defensively in front of him, sensing the fight is coming this way. These are going to move over in preparation. And now that you are in range, I'm going to have my 3 ballistas fire.
At whom?
Nobody, because it misses. I've done it like this. You can see this would have hit the rigging, but it missed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Very cool.
It's at disadvantage anyway, so that was a natural one.
One.
Second shot is another miss. And another miss. Wow, these guys are on fire, dude.
How can you miss a boat?
They might be on
Well-
fire if you let me get close to them.
Quite far away.
As you know from playing Sea of Thieves, it's actually quite hard when you have two moving ships to hit the target, even at relatively close range. I'm constantly firing cannonballs like not into the ship, even though it's not far away. Because yeah,
As the resident FPS player, maybe I should get onto Sea of Thieves sometime.
Yeah.
Yes. These.
So, Devvie, we are now 150 feet away from the enemy ship. It is your turn.
Excellent. I do not have disadvantage anymore, so my sneak attack comes into full effect. And I am going to shoot the guy at the wheel.
So, he now has soft and partial cover, so he does get a boost to his AT. AT?
AC?
AC?
Okay, so he's got... Okay, give me a second. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, no, there isn't that yet. Okay. Alright, so, that's fine. Here we go. There's a 18 to hit.
It's only +2, isn't it, for cover, Nate?
Yeah, half cover is +2.
Yeah, so yeah, an 18 will
3/4
hit.
cover is +5.
18 hits, does it?
It does hit, yeah.
It's 8 piercing damage and 13 sneak attack damage.
Hell yes.
Oof. Very nice. Even from, 150 feet, it's not a huge distance. And you do see the arrow slip past the pirate in between and perhaps sneak through the arches of the wheel and clip your target.
Nice.
Is that you?
That is bonus actions. Let's have a look. That is my turn. Thank you.
Then, Torrin.
Okay, 150 feet.
Yes.
I still have nothing that has that range. I'm fucking close. But I don't have that range. Although, I do have a range of potentially if you'd allow me to hold an action until we are just about to hit them. So rather than use my action now when I'm not in range, can I hold an action for when I am in range? Assuming we're moving rather than teleporting these 150 feet each time.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, no, it's going to get too weird. By the time you reach them, it's going to be the next. What is your range?
The range for the spell I want to use is 120 rather than 150.
Then, yeah, I'll say yes. And just to keep it simple, I will let you do it now.
Okay. It'll have ramifications for you if I do it now.
Wait, holding an action, it doesn't push your initiative back?
No, it doesn't change my initiative.
Yeah,
it just
exactly. Okay,
means
yeah,
I'm holding an action.
Then I would say let's just do it now, unless... Wow, what do you want to do? Unless it's going to have, like, massive ramifications to the action.
It will.
Okay.
So...
Then, in that case, I'll let Des and Lani go first. Although, I'm pretty sure they're not going to do anything anyway.
I mean, if he's holding his action to cast a spell when we get in range, then I'll do the same for Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Whilst also carrying on my litany of swearing. Now, scoop out your eyes with a couple of rusty fucking spoons and skull fuck you to death.
You know what? No, I'm sorry. I've just changed my mind because you're basically in this round. You're a distance away, and you're now kind of like.
That's fine. We'll leave it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do you know what I mean? It gets really squirrely.
Yeah.
You're now like
That's fine.
doing something
Well,
you shouldn't be able to do in a turn that you shouldn't normally be able to do.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say no. Yeah, the range for this turn is 150.
That's fine. In that case, I have 2 skeletons firing at disadvantage, same person.
Okay.
And I will use my action to shout to the crew and bolster them. But let's do the attacks first. Green boy against the same target. The far right ballista wielder. A 12.
And you know he's far right.
That'll miss.
Oh.
That'll miss. Well, shit. Same guy, orange boy. That'll miss. God,
Nope.
damn it.
Thwacks into the wood on the side.
Okay, and well, for my action, then I'm going to use thaumaturgy and shout to the crew. This is it. They attacked us in our sleep. They tried to take us, but this is our fight, and we will destroy them all. And that will be me.
As
Yeah, litany of just disgusting, just getting even worse. It's like, I'm gonna open you up, I'm gonna crawl inside you, come out of your fucking mouth.
Lani.
So at this point, Lani will actually step forward, and if Des, between his incessant swearing and shouting, sees, he will actually see Lani's kind of. He doesn't rage, but he just roars to himself, and as he does so, he will wild shape into a bear. And this bear isn't a normal looking bear. It's actually got like the sort of skin of a shark. Instead of being furry, it's actually like not scales, but shark skin in theory.
Fuck.
But in every other way, it looks like a bear.
And then I'm gonna take off your arm and beat you to what the fuck is
And then
that?
you just hear, "Whoa!"
Jesus.
Shark bear.
Who's that? That guy.
Hey, that's Shark Bear.
Don't swear.
Okay, so
We have a naked shark rat.
so slightly caught unawares.
What is a bear? Is a bear a medium or a large creature?
It's large.
Oh, dear
Large.
God.
Yes.
Will that do? I think that's actually an owl bear.
Yeah, that'll do for now.
All right, I'm just going to push your token over there,
Fuck.
and you're now here. All right.
Yeah.
And
That's a fucking shark bear.
Now I have control of it.
Oh shit.
Yep, I am doing that now. Ba, 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 ba. There you go. You should be able to control that now.
Yeah, that's good.
I shall try and make you a better token next time.
That's all right.
That's a
I'll
fucking
try and
shark
give you a
bear. I
little
love
bit
it.
more warning. For me,
Oh,
and Sean have
great.
kind of homebrewed that with the setting is going to kind of be like, because of Lani's shark totem, everything he transforms is going to be slightly shark.
Absolutely. That sounds amazing. I've done it in another campaign with Polymorph, or a la Jester and Caleb and everything from from campaign 2 of the unnamed thing, where they've changed a color or a slight attribute or something. You get to put your own flavor on it, your own spin.
Yeah.
And now you've got a shark bear.
That's fucking
I
cool.
love it.
That
That's
is
so
fucking cool.
badass.
Stick down a t-shirt.
Is that a shark bear?
Shark bear. Like from Finding Nemo. But it's like shark bait.
Shark bait. I love it so much. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. I just posted something on
Oh.
Discord, but I
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Shark bear.
Shark bear. Woo! No, it's just taken. Sorry.
Okay, so that's gonna mean, firstly, 3 ballista shots. No longer at disadvantage. So a 17 will hit.
But what will it hit?
It's a 1, so it hits the hull.
Oh,
I missed it. I missed the target percentage. I'm stupid.
So I will make note of that.
Does our hull have a damage threshold?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it does. Oh.
an 8.
It's only an 8.
All right. Wind in the rigging. Oh
Ooh.
no!
Okay, well, again, though, that is the hull. So you have 2 hits to your hull.
Your mother sells cakes in Hull.
We have lost our initiative tracker again.
He's wandering off.
Oh, sorry, I don't know why that happens. So that's a total of 30. Good to know. And now we have a number of pirates with light crossbows, which have a range of...
And they've shot the initiative tracker again.
Oh, why?
It's just disappearing anytime you look away.
You know what? I think I just keep closing it because I think, oh, that's just in the way. But I do it like subconsciously or something.
Just
I don't know.
So
Yeah.
often.
So we now have light crossbows being fired, but they're all going to be at disadvantage because of the range. So I'm going to say the first 2 are coming at you, Devvie.
Okay.
That's a miss. I can see it already.
Yeah.
Second bolt. This is going to miss as well.
Yeah.
So we have 2. I'm going to have 2 coming at one of your red zombie, Torrin.
Red zombie, okay?
Miss. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Christ.
The 8 hits.
Lit.
Are you?
An 8.
They're ballista attacks. I thought they were supposed to be light crossbows.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
Can I take the attack roll but not the damage?
Yeah, that's fair. So the second one, so it's 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage to red zombie. Gotcha.
Yep. Then we have...
I didn't dress
Light.
my zombies in chainmail because I didn't have time, so they are at base AC.
Bye.
And then we have 3 coming at you, Des.
Oh, hello.
And no, actually 2 at you. Fuck me.
Miss.
Whew. And the final one is going to fire at the shark bear.
Shark bear!
Oh, 22!
Will hit.
Is
Yeah.
it?
You
What is
just-
it?
3 points of damage!
I thought it was
Fuck
a disadvantage.
Oh,
10 will miss.
10 will miss.
Wow.
Shark bear!
this is absolute bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
Shark bear!
See it in his teeth. Bites an arm.
Okay. So, as we begin the 4th round, your ship closes in upon them. You glide up beside them. The crew, anticipating your actions, will begin to grapple the boat, but actually, as you ram into it, as you can see, it is spiked all around. Fuck's sake.
What's happening?
As you make contact with the ship, these defensive spikes jut into the hull of your ship.
Oh,
Of course,
That's
they
not good.
fucking up.
Cracking. And,
Cracking?
cracking. And it probably wouldn't have even been necessary to grapple your ship to theirs, because it's probably skewered to it at this moment. But that does bring us to the top of the round and the turn order, which I closed again.
Yep.
Uh,
I wasn't going to say anything to that, so I was just going to see how long it took you.
so, Devvie,
Yes.
we are now as it appears on the map before you.
Excellent. Right. In that case, what I am actually going to do is I am going to move. I think being so close is quite a foolish endeavour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Devvie over here and turn him to face. Stick it on the wheel, and I am going to Ekin loose an arrow at the wanker.
Who are you firing at?
The guy on the wheel.
Okay.
My target is a 13.
That is going to miss, I'm afraid.
Of course it fucking is. So I moved. That was my action. My bonus action is null and void, it would seem, for the moment. Actually, this section of our ship here, that is slightly lowered, right?
What do you mean?
So this bit here, it looks like it's like one level
Oh, yeah,
down.
yeah. There would normally be a grate over it, though. That's it's
okay,
only
so the
usually
grate is
opened
over.
up if you're putting stuff in and out of the cargo hold. And it should have a grate over it. I'm going to amend that one of these days.
Okay, no worries at all.
Very great on it.
Sorry?
You never asked for a grate on it when you.
No, I know, I didn't. I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to do that, but
So in that
when you're
case,
sailing, the grate it would be covered. So.
what I'm going to have done actually is moved here, and I will kind of just duck down behind the undead meat and bone shield. That is this lot here. That's quite a lot of undead barrier for projectiles to get through. So I'm actually going to take a knee behind them, because
Okay.
that is a line.
You'll get soft cover for most of the people, most of the attackers, if they fire upon them. Yeah.
That was mainly for flavour, because Dev wouldn't just stand out in the open. He would seek cover if there is any. So he's going to just duck behind them. But if that doesn't play into the rules, that's fine. It's a flavour thing. That's fine. So that is me. Thank you.
Fine.
Hello.
Oi, oi.
So, we have got to the edge of the ship, and there is water all around us. You know what water has sometimes? Tidal waves. I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. So, from this port, along all of this line, these 30 feet, and this 30 feet, a massive wall of water is going to rise up the side of their boat and hit them in the fucking face.
So that is going to be this guy. For fuck's sake. This guy and all the way to this guy. So 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is it including this one?
It won't include that one. It's just these front two lines.
So those 6. Okay, yeah.
Yes. So, if I throw Tidal Wave on, this is a dexterity save of 16, as a Tidal Wave just rises up on the side of their ship and hits them in the fucking face.
Okay.
Nice.
So first guy saves.
Okay. He will take half damage, so
Oh,
7.
it's got half. So 7. Okay, but he stands his ground. second guy.
He fails, takes 14 bludgeoning damage, and is knocked prone.
Okay, I will have to begin marking them then. Is there a good prone button? There is not.
Maybe.
There isn't really. I'll just use that.
Yeah, there's
I'm
one that
gonna
looks like
move-
back pain. Oh, that one. Perfect.
Yeah. So, third one, normal roll, dexterity.
He fails, takes 14, and is knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
I love AoEs. They're so good. They don't do huge amounts of damage, but my god, do they work. He fails as well. He can take 14 and be prone. Next boy. He is still up, so he takes 7 damage and is not prone.
Okay.
And the last man. He fails. 14 damage and knocked prone.
Okay, lovely. I'm also going to shift those that fell over 1 square.
Why are
Okay.
they over 1 square?
Has they got pushed? No?
No, they don't get pushed. They just get
Okay.
knocked flat on their ass.
Okay.
There is no pushing. There is just down.
There is no pushing, only down.
And
There is no
now,
pushing, only down.
my bonus action to command the zombies to, well, they already had their command, so that doesn't matter. Bonus action is null and void. Skelly boys. Skelly boys are going to target people who are stood up, so they're both going to shoot at this lovely gentleman.
Okay.
Which means no disadvantage on their short bows.
Okay.
This is Green Boy. He fucking misses like a twat. This is Orange Boy. Same targets. He misses like a twat. Apparently they're better at long range than they are in normal range. And now the zombies begin to board. So, I presume there needs some sort of check to climb the climb the edge of the ship.
I need an athletics check, and I'm going to tell you now, if it's 5 or less, they're going to fall into the water.
That's fine.
Wow.
So it's just a straight strength roll because they have no bonus to athletics. So, this is for Yellow Zombie. Yellow Zombie has rolled a 12.
He makes it over.
Excellent. This is for Blue Zombie. That's a 14.
Yep.
Blue Zombie is over. And this is for the last zombie who isn't being my movable cover. This is Purple Zombie. That's a 12.
He
Now,
makes
is that their movement, or is that their action or bonus action?
I'll use that as part of their movement.
Wonderful.
Well, yeah, it was their movement, basically, yeah.
Now they get to have actions and attack things. So, Yellow Boy is going to turn to the left and slam the thing that's on the ground because he'll have advantage. So 21 hit.
God damn it. Yes, it does.
8 bludgeoning damage. Now it is Blue Boy's turn. He's going to look at the one directly ahead of him and slam him because he's on the ground. A 19 to hit
Yes.
for 7 bludgeoning damage. And Purple Boy is going to look to the right and hit the guy that's not on the ground, so he doesn't have advantage.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, that will hit.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage as the meaty undead fist just rocks this guy's jaw.
Okay.
Now that's my turn. I'm very sorry, my undead horde takes a while.
No worries.
There's a sentence you don't often hear.
Oh, I have been waiting for this point to have more than like 2 undead things that just fucking flood a ship with them. I'm so happy.
My apologies, I must go AFK. Be right back.
Desmond.
Oh, hello. Right. Okay. Well, can you remind me what the ruling is of moving through spaces that are occupied by friendlies? Is it a fine, or do we have to like go around?
Through friendlies, it's
Yeah, you can go
It's
through
fine.
friendly, yeah.
Okay.
friendlies is no issue. You cannot move through enemy spaces.
Right. In that case, I'm gonna move along here, up here, and into there. Woo! Ah, okay, no, that one first. Right, I have to leave the wheel off slightly because he sits above my token, which means that if I click on it, I can't do any of my skill stuff. Anyway,
Can you move the
okay.
thing
Wait,
to
wait.
the lower level?
Yeah, I can move it to the back, so now you should be able to.
yes, cool.
Excellent.
Right. So I am never one to miss the opportunity to kick someone while they are down.
Yeah.
So the one down here is going to get a kick with advantage because he's on the floor. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was a yes. Okay.
He is prone. Kick him in the dick.
Kick him in the dick. 17.
Yes.
Yeah, 6 bludgeoning damage.
It was the one directly below you, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you kicked him in the dick, did you say?
I mean, sure.
Yes!
Hey!
Dick kick kills the pirate.
Death by dick kick. Wonderful. Right, well, that worked really well, so let's try on that one. Same again. Advantage. That'd be a 19. With 4 bludgeoning for him.
Yes, sorry, which one was it? The one next to him?
This one.
Yep.
Still up?
Yeah, yeah.
Or they're still down. Right,
Still down.
in that case, my bonus action will be to do the same thing again, but harder. 22, but not as hard, just as hard because it's 4 damage again.
Lovely. Okay.
I have just river danced over these fuckers' heads.
Can
Still
I
alive.
ask for a clarification on your aura, please, Monsieur Fist?
What would you like to know?
When it does damage.
At the end of a turn.
At the end of your turn, or at the end of the creature's turn
if
that's in the aura?
If they end their turn in my aura, they take damage.
Okay.
So yeah, that's me.
All right.
Lani Shark Bear.
Shark bear. Yeah.
Captain Shark Bear!
Captain Shark Bear, he's a
Kind of
hero.
crawls across between the two boats and comes down upon this guy.
I can have an athletics check, please.
Yeah.
You're not raging, are you?
No.
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 I must admit, I'm not too savvy with the world shape rules. I mean, that's a bit of a redundant statement. I'm not too savvy with any of this game's rules, but
By my
wild?
ruling, yeah,
You
it states
retain
that I retain my intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, but I take the strength.
You take the strength
I gain all
dexterity-
game statistics except intelligent, wisdom, charisma. So it will be of the bear.
yeah. So the physical attributes you take of the animal. So it's the athletics of a bear. It's not the athletics of Lani.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
It'll just be a D20 be a 14.
Okay, you're fine.
Climb across
You-
here. I will make.
You
Go
would
on,
have
Ned.
you would have the bonus of your strength to that if you don't have a specific athletics score, just for future
So-
reference.
Going off the bear's score, the dex.
It
Or
was athletics. Which is
Athletics, strength.
Strength. That'd have been +4 to that, so it'd have been 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for,
I mean,
just for
you're fine
future
anyway.
reference.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I will make a multi-attack, 1 bite and 1 claw. That will be 1 bite attack of an 8. I guess we'll miss.
It will miss. You clamber
make-
over the railing. You climb up. God knows what's going through this guy's mind. Seeing this abomination crawling towards him, but the swipe of your claw does in fact miss him as he reels back.
And 1 claw attack.
Sorry, your bite.
That'll
Your
be
claw.
a 17
Ooh, that does hit.
claw. So that will be 2. Sorry, I have to make macros for there. That will be 16 damage.
You're gonna have to make a shit ton of macros.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you wild shape into is going to have all the different macros.
A macro for every possible option.
And that will end my turn.
Okay.
Wow.
So this guy is going to
I love how wonderfully complicated our combats are.
release the wheel.
It's just going to get worse as we get higher level.
I know. Just wait till I've got more than just zombies and skeletons.
Sorry, I've just realised he has the wrong weapon,
Who?
and I don't know why.
Who's that?
This guy.
Well, he hasn't used it yet, so it's alright.
Yeah, but I gave him an axe. I don't know why he has a sword. I gave him a long-handled axe.
Oh, I see on the picture.
Yeah, but the picture is a sword.
Oh.
Oh well.
Boom. There's supposed to be a love
What?
sharing. Boom.
It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I envisioned him with this long handled axe, which he's going to swing wildly at you.
Ouch. Yeah.
A 21 will hit.
Okay.
So that's 12 points of slashing damage. Second attack
We'll miss.
is a natural 1.
Oh, you rolled max damage on both of those, though.
Whoo! Close. And third attack. It's 18 for another 12. I rolled fucking max damage 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Another 12 points of damage.
Oh. Okie dokie.
You are keeping track of your HP for your bear?
Yes. Yeah, we're good.
That brings us to pirates. So we'll start with this guy. He has dropped his cutlass, dropped his crossbow, and is now coming at the shark bear with a cutlass.
Wow!
Ow!
Double
my God.
natural 20!
Dang.
It's still only 12 points of damage. Again. Second attack, a 19 for 4. Fuck, how many hit points does a shark bear have?
Really?
Huh? He's mechanically a bear. He's
34.
Is the answer to that question yes?
The answer is somewhere between 1 and yes.
So wait, you're now on 0.
No, so I had 34. I've taken 24, so I've got 10 left.
No, wait. The first hit was 12. His second...
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
hit you with 2 axe attacks for 12 each.
Yeah, that's
Then you
24.
Yeah, then you got hit with a critical hit, which is another 12, which is 36.
Oh, was that? I didn't realise that was on me.
Yeah. It's
Apologies.
this guy here.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Yes, so now he has reverted. Yes.
That's not the
Okay,
guy in the
so-
turn order, though.
Sorry, what?
That's not the guy in the turn order.
No,
What do you
because they're
mean?
grouped.
Oh, okay.
It's a group.
We haven't got
Um,
every single pirate in initiative order because that'll take forever.
Oh, shut the fuck
yeah.
up.
The crit hit was 12, and then it's another 4. So if you've... What's your hit point total? 34.
It was 34. So now, yeah, that critical. Sorry, I didn't realize it was on me. Would have taken me. So what was the critical? Sorry, what did it come
12.
down to? 12. So I'd have been -2 on that. So I'd have taken 2 there.
Yeah, so 2
Okay.
bleeds over to normal form, and
as
then
well
you're
as the
hit
4 from the second
Again.
attack. Yeah.
for another 4 points. Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
I'm getting a big old pool of extra hit points.
Yeah.
No, how am I going to deal with this?
Man, complicating shit.
This guy,
This fucking guy.
he is going to... He's being attacked by someone that he knows.
Yes. Is he running away?
He is going to back up, as will this guy.
Uh,
Not even standing up while prone, he's just going to back up.
that's
So,
attacks of opportunities unless they're disengaged. Okay.
Well, no, wait. They want to do nothing else, so yeah, they would just disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to
Right.
have
Crying in the process.
this guy is turning to Des. This guy is going to attack the zombie. This guy is going to jump in on you. And let's have these two fire ballistas. Not ballistas, crossbows. And we'll do that first. So, I'm going to have both of these guys with their crossbows fire at you, Torrin.
Okay. Do I get partial cover because I'm hiding behind my zomble?
It's a +1 for soft cover.
Sure. I will take it.
It's a miss anyway.
Yep.
And another miss.
They will both miss.
So, Des, you have 2 prone characters who are going to stand up.
I have semi-friends.
Yeah,
Lie
you
down,
got a
I'll
zombie.
just one pogo stick.
I was just going to do that.
And they
Lie down,
each...
and I do.
Oh, no. This guy's... this guy is going to attack the zombie, so...
Oh.
Refreshing.
Hello.
2 hits on him. So we have a 13 and a 15.
Yep. So
So
that's
total of-
14 damage to Yellow Boy.
Yes.
That's
You are
fine.
keeping track, yes.
I have a bit of paper with all of my stats for my undead people.
Okay.
It's color coded and everything. It's glorious.
So, Des,
Yes.
that means you have 6 cutlass attacks coming at you, chair.
Stand by before you do that. The person who just had his turn has to do a dex save, please.
Okay, I was going to do them all at the end, but...
No, that's fine. You can,
Oh,
you can do it.
I...
No, that was me. I was
Oh.
just so you can just see what the DC is.
Okay, it's a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Ooh, that's a
No.
fail. He takes 3 lightning damage.
Ooh. Snap, crackle, and pop.
Indeed.
Why did I say that?
Why did I say that?
Why did I say that? Okay.
Power of memory.
Okay. Cutlasses. 6 attacks. First attack. Top to bottom. That's a miss. Second attack. 13 misses. Middle guy. 12.
Miss.
Fuck me, Sean. 14?
Nope.
It's not you, it's roll 20. But that's fine.
Jesus.
Hey,
That's
we're enjoying it. Too good.
Oh!
Hey.
Right, well, okay, so we'll do that one quickly. So what's that, 12 damage?
Yes.
Okay, so for the last one that missed me, I'm going to use a key point for Tipsy Sway to make him hit one of his buddies.
Okay, so it would be the bottom guy hits the middle guy.
Yeah.
Okay, for 5 points of damage that was.
Yes.
Okay. It's like some sort of Three Stooges sketch here.
Yeah. And they
and
all
now-
need to do dex saves.
Okay, so from top to bottom,
Fail.
fail.
3 points. Or should I roll each time for each person? For
Let's just keep it simple for each
Alright.
round.
Yep. So 3.
To save.
Save. No, so that's half damage, so 1 or 2, depending on what you want to decide it to be.
1, always roll down.
And 1.
Oh. Again. Okay. So that brings us to the top of the round, at which point, Devvie, it's your turn, but you do see Balik running up from below deck.
Uh-huh.
We got holes on in the hull, I need help down here, we're gonna sink. It's coming in north very fast.
How many do you need?
As many as you can handle. And he disappears.
Okay. Any one of our crew who isn't in active combat right now, I will send down with Balik.
Well, all of our crew, apparently.
Oh, you know what it is. You always have to kind of imagine that they are
Yeah.
somehow fighting invisible.
Yeah.
Send it to one on the map.
So how many crew do we have? We've got like 12, haven't we?
No, it's more like 20.
20.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
do you
about 20.
Do you know what? I will send half of the crew down.
10 men. and
10
women.
men to help Balik out. Yeah. 10
Okay.
people. Yeah.
Good. It is your turn.
I
I will not have that take up an action. Just
the last person that goes down, I will just say to them, if he needs any more, just come up and tell me.
okay.
I'm afraid I missed a few things, obviously, when I was AFK. So, chap that I had marked, has he been damaged by anyone else, or he's still around, right?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
he didn't take any damage since you last hit him, I believe.
Okay, excellent. In that case, I will take a shot at him. In fact, what I might do is just move a wee bit to get a better angle on him. So I'll move back so I can see more. And then, obviously, that's more of a straight line through the combatants there. Straight to him. Again, that's just for flavour. Obviously, mechanics all in the hands of the DM there. And I am going to take a shot with my longbow. That's a 25 to hit.
Jesus. Yes, indeed.
8 piercing and 15 sneak attack damage.
Jesus.
You've been pummeling this guy. Just from far away. It's lovely.
Yep.
Yeah, you the boost in your longbow ability is definitely making itself apparent this evening.
Yes.
I mean, you've been rolling fairly well, but still, your plus to hit is
It's insane.
Glorious.
it's pretty good. Is that your turn?
I believe so. Yes, that is my turn. Yes. Thank
We'll
you.
move on to Torrin.
Okay. Keeping my undead meat shield, I'm going to extend a hand towards the two just on the left of dear Mr. Fist, and I need them to make wisdom saving throws. They have lost health, so I can use the higher dice for Toll the Dead.
Sorry, my turn order was covering. Which ones did you? pin there?
I need the two on the left here
Okay.
to make wisdom saving throws as I'm casting Toll the Dead on them both.
Guys, fails. Oof.
Oh,
It's
it's one
18.
fail. 18 necrotic damage.
Jesus. Is it half on a fail?
It's no damage if they succeed. Then he succeeds, but his friend, just black blood is just pouring out of his eyes and ears, and he collapses.
Nice.
I have no bonus action that I want to use right about now, so now it is the Undead Horde. So, Skelly Boys. Skelly Boys are going to continue to fire at the guy that they fired at to start with, or most recently. So it's the far left guy. Green Skelly is going to fire first. He misses spectacularly because he's fucking useless. Orange Skelly. A 15 to hit.
That will hit.
6 piercing damage to your far left pirate. Now it is zombie time. So, this yellow zombie has been attacked by this guy, so he is going to punch back. So we have a slam attack. An 8, I presume, will miss.
Yep.
Okay. Purple zombie is going to follow the guy that's running away from him.
If he stays where he is, he's going to get electrocuted.
He can't move anywhere.
All right,
So-
you need to do a dex saving.
I will do, yeah. Once I've finished all the zombies.
Uh-huh.
All
I
the
have...
zombies.
So, I've got Purple Boy moving to the right to follow the guy that's backing away from him. Because... I think that's funny. That his dead friend is trying to beat the shit out of him. He misses with a 10, I imagine.
Yep.
And now Blue Zombie is going to chase the one that's crawling away as he's still prone. So he will have advantage on his slam attack. It's a 15 to hit.
Will hit.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He's pretty roughed up. but he's
Stands
still
over him,
crawling.
just labs him in the chest. Just slams him hammer fist into the
I mean,
breastbone.
you wouldn't be able to see from where you are, but he's looking up. This expression of shock and fear, confusion.
What have they done to you, Phil? Dave? Is that you? Yeah.
It's me! It's Barry! It's your mate Barry!
Alternatively, like, oh, I never fucking liked you, Ken.
What save would you like, Mr. Fist?
Me?
Yes, for your aura.
Oh, dex save.
A dexterity
13.
saving throw.
13.
Yellow zombie is going to fail that spectacularly with a 0.
It's 3 electrical damage.
3 electrical damage to Mr. Yellow. That is absolutely fine, and that will conclude the horde for now.
Des McFisty.
As McFisty, as my friends call me. Right. Okay. I mean, I've got pickings. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna get the blessing of the fist in their face? You get a fist. Actually, you get a hex first. Bonus action hex.
Ooh.
On
Are
this
you going to
one.
hold it for more than one round this time?
I'm gonna try.
Oh.
The shade is real. Do you want to mark him, Sean? Just to
Does he
remind me.
make a save, or does he
No,
just
I
get
don't.
hacked?
Hex is just hex. You're hexed.
Hex is
Goddamn.
hex. You are
That's
hexed whether you like it or you don't, and I'm going to guess he doesn't. So I'm going to strike this person in the face with my fist. 24.
Ow.
Yes.
8 bludgeoning, 8 bludgeoning and 4 necrotic.
Oh wow, he did.
He did.
Ian, bye you.
That
Okay.
gives you hit points.
No, it does not. No, you're thinking of Hexblade's Curse.
Oh,
No. But next round, I can move the hex onto somebody else. If I
Okay.
do so wish. Right, so that was my first attack. For my next trick, you get a fist. Ooh, 13.
Will hit.
Really? Okay. 5 bludgeoning.
Yeah, they're not. They're just wearing rags. Basically, they have no armor to speak of. So
Alrighty. And I've used my bonus action. So there we go. That is me.
Lanny.
Rage, the rage of all rages.
Yes.
Grr. Arg.
And turn to attack the axe boy with the maul of wrecking, reckless, for 17.
Ooh.
Nice parrying.
Oh my.
That's not hit.
So that will miss. Okay. Attacking number 2 for a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah,
14.
I guess.
14 damage.
Tell me how you do it.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay, so with the first attack, he swings in and having it parried up, he takes it up, looks down at him, and brings it down on his head. Oh.
crush his skull.
Skull Crusher!
he collapses.
done.
His upper body folds over the edge of the rail until he flips over. His legs fly up in the air, and he slams down onto this unusual part. There's, you know what I mean. You can walk around the back of the stone castle, which is unusual. He flops down basically onto that in a heap below you.
Cool.
Nice.
Is that your
that will
turn?
end your turn, though. Yeah.
Okay. So this guy doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I think he is going to... Seeing that his friends have fallen, he's going to jump in here to you, Des. This guy is going to continue firing at Torrin.
Try. Nope.
13
will miss.
So then we have the 2 attacking you, Des. One by first, a 10 will miss, and a 7 will miss. The
Yep.
top guy, a 9 will miss, and a
Ooh.
18!
18 will hit.
7 points of damage! 2 attacks on your zombie turn. 17 for 4.
A 17 will hit. This is yellow.
Yes.
Yes, 17 will hit yellow.
And a big number, 11 for 5.
An 11 will also hit as well.
He's still alive?
He is still alive.
Oh, damn it.
Nice.
They are fucking meaty.
Quote unquote alive.
Yep. He is still undead and kicking.
This guy's going to disengage and clamber down the steps, almost rolling and thudding. This guy is actually now going to, with little choice, just going to actually retaliate.
Alright.
It's 20 for 5,
20 on purple will hit.
and another 20 for 6, so 11 total.
Wonderful.
And this
Just
guy's
taking the hits. Just great.
Nice.
This
This
is the point of the
guy-
zombies.
seeing his short-lived captain fall is going to step back. He's going to disengage.
No,
You
he's
still
not.
get an attack if you wish, yeah?
Yes, sentinel.
Yes, queen!
That'd be a 12 to hit. Oh,
Will
I
not
don't know.
hit.
well, not
That's a
hit.
shame.
Okay.
So he gets the fully
But Lanny
disengaged.
sees him out the corner of his eye and swings, but it's just out of reach.
It's normal movement, or is it double?
With a disengage, you just have normal movement.
Okay, good. Devvie.
Devin, okay, my quarry has fallen. So, who have we got left? So there's a couple of wankers surrounding my brother that I can definitely see. So I am going to actually. Am I on the same level as the holes that the oars are poking out of?
You're slightly above them.
Slightly above them, okay.
Yeah. And I
Right.
mean, they've been mostly pulled in at this point.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to reposition. I'm gonna climb up on this crate here, by a little bit of an elevation. I'm gonna start chipping away at the ones around my brother. This guy being a sneaky wanker behind him, I'm gonna take shots at him first. But first of all, before I do that, he has to make a deception check against my insight.
Oh, sorry.
What?
He didn't do dex saves for any of the pirates around me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm only saying that now because there's a possibility that one or two might die.
Yeah, of course. Well, we'll keep that 25 roll.
Hold on, I need to do the damage.
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, yeah. I already had the.
Where is? There we go.
Already had it up.
3 again.
Another 3.
So it is a dex save for the top guy.
Ooh.
Save.
Save.
Still takes 1. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next guy.
Ooh.
Save. 1.
And the third guy. Fails.
Fail. 3.
They are all still standing. They all look okay actually. I mean, they're not. None of them
No.
seems particularly injured.
Well, all right then.
They've all taken hits.
Well, let's change that, shall we?
Yes.
Let's.
So the one that I've marked, a 24 to hit,
Oh
Jesus Christ.
Oh
11,
no!
11 piercing and 13 sneak attack damage for a total of
Jesus
24.
Christ. Actually,
Fuck.
he would have lived if he hadn't just lost 1 hit point.
Yes!
Amazing.
Brothers in action.
I actually want to, so the arrow just flies straight into his head, and it hits him with so much force that it stops dead in his head, but his body goes flying across the deck.
Nice.
As if he was hit in the face with a wrecking ball, just fucking goes. So
Sorry,
that's
what?
one
I
out of the
think
way,
Did
brother.
you say that the other way round?
Hmm?
Did you say his head stays in place and his body goes?
No. Like the arrow thocks into his head, but it doesn't go through it. But it hits him with so much force that he's taken off his feet and his body flies
okay.
across the deck.
His head flies back. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Is that you?
And I'm going to use my bonus action to move.
Wasn't your bonus action to do your insightful
Yeah, you
fighting?
just-
Oh, I did already do that, didn't I? Yes, sorry, my apologies. No, then I'm good. How many of our crew are actually engaged with any of these guys?
I mean, I'm going to say there's a few other people around on deck. They're mostly just firing ranged weapons back and forth.
Okay. And are we only seeing a portion of the ones, or are we only seeing the ones that we're engaged with?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
I know it's a bit janky, but
No, that's fine. Just as long as I'm clear, like what's going on. So, because otherwise I was going to order them to go and help Balak, but if
Well, I mean, you can always think of it just as it's like proportionate to how you guys are doing. So
okay, cool. All right then. So yeah, I'll just get those guys to bolster their resolve and say we're almost there, lads. Don't worry, we've got this. And that will be my turn.
Torrin?
Oh, righty then. I am going to look towards the one that my skeletons have been failing to attack, and I'd like him to make a wisdom saving throw. He has taken some damage.
Yes.
So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
That's a fail.
He fails, so he takes 7 damage. You see a trickle of blood falling out of his ears and his eyes. And then the skeletons are going to target him again.
okay.
And let's see if they can do anything. So, Green Boy. A 13.
That will hit.
9 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Orange Boy. A 22
Yes.
for 9 piercing damage.
Oof. 2 arrows slam into his chest. You see the blood draining from his face. He's looking pale and weak. But he
But
stands
he's-
there trembling.
Still alive?
Yep.
Looking at
What
the
a bitch.
arrows protruding from his torso.
He's not happy, but he's alive. And now for the zombies. Okay, Yellow Boy. You're going to continue to punch the one that is in front of you, that has been fighting you back. So, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Punches him square in the stomach. Purple Boy is going to fight the guy that was running away from him as per usual. A 13.
Yes.
7 bludgeoning damage. Just clocks him in the side of the jaw. And Blue Boy is going to... Well, he's going to follow the one that was crawling away from him, but someone else has come into his path. And he's not really that picky. So he's just going to slug him. So... slam attack from Blue Boy. A 14.
Yep.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Hits him in the side of the ribs with a big old haymaker. And then that is me, except the fact that I need to make another dexterity save for Yellow Boy because of the aura from Mr. Fist. He will fail with a 3. So how much were they taking?
3
It
points
was
of damage it was.
3 points of damage again. He is looking real ragged.
Crispy.
I might lose a zombie to Dez's attacks. But we shall see. That is the Horde.
Then give me a dex save for him then, please.
That was the dex save.
You just
Oh,
did.
sorry. I completely missed that somehow.
Yeah, he just took the 3 damage and he's looking very hurt.
Sorry, mate. Nothing personal.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I thought.
So that brings us to it brings us to you, Des.
Right then. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hex onto this guy.
One that's still alive.
Yep. The one who's not fighting Zomble. And I'm going to hit him repeatedly until he stops moving. 17,
Yes.
9 bludgeoning and 2 necrotic.
Sorry, which one was it?
this one.
Okay. 9 and 6.
9 and 2.
Sorry, I was looking at the number below that. 11. Okay, yes. He's still
Right.
standing.
Yeah. Right. Second attack. 14.
Yes.
And 5 bludgeoning and 2 necrotic.
Yes.
Still up. All right.
Yes.
That is my turn.
Okay.
You not get a bonus action? Oh no, you moved your hex's bonus action. Never mind.
Indeed.
Ignore me. I'm done.
I didn't mark him. Right, there we go. He's marked now. Lanny.
Feral crew member in front of Lani. He's
Yeah, I
getting
picture you kind of
so
stood
crushed.
on the ledge of this upper stone castle. So you could swing down from above onto his head if you like.
Yeah.
No.
We should do that with a reckless attack.
Crushing skulls.
18 to hit. 16 damage.
Goofy sauce.
That's what his head has turned into.
Yeah.
South.
It's
just
clocked
come
in
out-
the jaw by an undead boy, and as the hit moves
And as
him,
he's going, why, Barry? Why?
Lanny just crushes him.
And with
I
that,
love
Lani
it.
turns, jumps down, and he kind of sprints round the corner to here.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get kicked in the face by someone with a really big
On the
axe.
head. 20 for 14 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, I didn't crit that. That'd have been full damage.
Barbarians.
That'd have been full damage. So where was that there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hop down behind this guy. That's my full
Down
move.
somewhere in the city.
Right, sir. That will end my turn.
Oof.
Okay, the guy fighting the zombie is just deep in the fray and concentrating, and he's going to continue what he's been doing. Oh, fuck off.
A natural one will miss the zombie.
20!
A 20, a dirty 20 will hit. The 5 damage will put him to 0. However,
Undead
he's a
fortitude.
zombie, so undead fortitude. Constitution saving throw, DC of 5 plus the damage taken. On a success, the zombie instead drops to 1 hit point. So I need to make a Constitution saving throw of 10. Yellow boy takes the hit and just the head snaps back and slowly comes forward again.
Dang.
He is still alive. He has 1 hit point.
Jeez.
Somehow, I'm still alive.
Okay, that's the end of his turn, then, so I'm going to make his save now. So, Des, do you want to roll damage for this round?
Yes.
Because that's a fail.
Oh, man.
Oh, that cracked him a good one. So the guy next to you, though, is going to continue attacking. 23 for
that will-
5.
Yep.
And then a miss.
Mhm.
That will end his turn, though, so he will also make a save.
I'm going to use a key point to make him hit his buddy.
Which one?
There's two. There's one. I have one here.
It needs to be 5
not-
feet within the attacker,
it's-
not 5 feet within you.
Yeah, it has to be adjacent to him.
That sucks.
Well, it's kind of understandable.
I would just,
Do not
lean sideways.
Move out the way, and he just punches
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, it's that's a 10-foot gap. Oh dear.
8 points of lightning damage. Oh, you hate to see it, except you don't.
So, Lanny, the one on the floor is going to throw down his sword and raise his hands and quiver and cower.
Brag is a free action.
And the guy that got hit by 2 arrows
All the way.
is going to slink away. Disappear over here.
Disappear.
You see him climb over a rail and disappear from sight.
Okay.
Devvie.
All right. So, let me think. Is it just the one person that's given up so far?
The one cowering before Lanny, yes. The other one he's deeply engrossed in trying to kill his once friend.
Right. He's
and
next
he's
to my.
concentrating on
this
nothing
guy.
else this time. Yeah.
He apparently is ignoring the fact that he keeps getting electrocuted.
Okay.
Yeah.
His
The last
dead
one was
His
The last one
undead
was-
childhood friend is currently pummeling
Yeah.
him. He's got a few pressing concerns at this precise moment.
saying that the last jolt was quite a good one, so that might have woken him up now. But it's not his turn, so he can't do anything.
Okay. Gonna move over to here so I can shoot past the zombie. And I'm going to use my longbow for a 21 to hit,
Yes.
11 piercing, 12 sneak attack for a total of 23 damage.
What was this guy, right?
Aha.
Fucking guy.
Thok. Just headshot
Fucking
after
Legolas
headshot.
over here. Jesus.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Also, bruv.
Well, by the way,
Huh?
That-
Oh,
have a boat
sweet.
token.
Cool, thank you. That's cool. Yeah. Aww.
That's a lot of fun.
Nice.
is that your turn?
Yes. I think after I have floored him, there's no one else living on the deck apart from the guy that's cowering, right?
Well,
Of the enemy, yes.
Yes, that's what I meant, yeah. In that case, I moved, didn't I? Where did I move from?
You moved from the boxes.
No, 15.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try and come over to the other ship then. I'm guessing because it's close together, I don't
I
have
still need
any...
an athletics check to
Yeah? Okay.
close the gap.
Athletic.
You're still. I mean, I don't even think you can save it actually. Fail it. But...
Well, I do have a -1, but that's an 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Athletics
I-
is a strength ability, so
Exactly. I would have accepted
Acrobatics.
in your case if you're running over here.
May
But
I...
it's okay. You fight. You made it fine.
Okay, fine, cool. Because it would be that +3 instead then, that dice roll, if it was acrobatics. So that is where I am. I've still got my longbow in hand, but I am keeping a wary eye on where that guy went. Down here.
Okay.
Can I see anything from where I am? Where he might have disappeared to?
Not really. Like there's this raised section at the prow, and there's
Okay.
a rail, and beyond that you can't really see much. You'll just see the the tip of this skull, and then the
Okay.
the pointy bit at the front. That's what it's called, isn't it?
The pointy bit at the front, the figurehead. The
No,
prow.
the pointy bit
The
that comes
prow.
out. That's the actual prow. The unicorn bit.
I
Yes.
don't know.
I think so.
I guess.
I thought prow was the section.
The spiky. Yeah.
The bow is the front of the ship. The prow is the extended section, as far as I'm aware. But I can be totally wrong.
No, I think you're right, actually. You're right, it's the... Yeah, I always say prow when I mean bow.
Okay.
But the prow is the actual pointy bit. The bow is just like the nose of the ship, like the general area.
Yeah, prow, I've just looked it up. The pointed front part of a ship.
Yeah.
And it also says
But
the bow, but it says the pointed or projecting front part of something
Yeah,
such as a car or building.
Yeah, I think that is the prow, and bow is just the front section.
Yeah.
Okay, is that you?
That, yes, is me. Thank you.
Torrin.
Okay. Seeing that my quarry has disappeared, me and my illusory duplicates are going to teleport with Misty Step.
Nice.
And I'm going to appear over here. I'm not going to move the duplicates because we know they're there.
Oh,
You stole my zombie. Zomble, yeah, needs to go back there. Now that I'm up here, do I see where he could have gone? Obviously, as a player, I see a top-down view, but as Torrin,
no.
would I be able to see anything?
Not really. To you, it just looks like a small section that is lower than the rest, so you can't actually see the floor from where you are.
Okay. But I do see these hatches that are here.
You do see those, yes, but you would have seen him climb over this rail.
Okay, well, if I've seen him climb over the rail, I'll use my normal movement. 15 movement to get to there. And can I see over it and see that there's a hatch there?
Yes. So there you can
Wonderful.
see. This section is slightly lower than the rest, and you do very clearly see a large hatch there.
I'm going to
And
clamber over.
Drips of blood leading up to it.
I'm going to clamber over,
Yes.
and I'm going to open the hatch.
Okay.
What do I see, fair DM?
You see actually a ladder,
Yep.
and it leads down. It's far enough that you can assume that it has nothing to do with the room where you would normally find the captain's quarters. This is obviously leading down into the level beneath the main deck, simply
Okay.
by looking at the distance.
And I'm presuming from your description that I do not see the asshole that went down there.
I think when you look down, you may just glimpse a bit of movement, and you can certainly hear and sense movement coming from below, almost like a scurrying and...
Can
Yeah.
I see something to target with a spell?
Oh, no, it's literally just like a shaft with a ladder in it. There's you don't see any people or obvious targets.
Okay.
You're literally just looking down this narrow shaft.
I am going to cast Thaumaturgy as my action then.
Mhm.
To project my voice as sort of ominous whispers down to the bottom of where I can see. And I'm going to say, "You're not safe there. We're coming for you." And then it's the undead horde. Because they still have their orders. So, Yellow Boy is going to go 5, 10, 15. And go for this boy. Blue Boy is going to step over the corpse of that boy and go down the stairs for that boy. And Purple Boy is going to turn around and stand at the top of the stairs because he doesn't see anything that he can reach. So my skeletons have nothing in range, so their order now ceases. Unless they are firing against whatever the crew are fighting. And we can just ignore that. So, zombies. Blue zombie has advantage because groveling boy is prone. So a slam attack with an 11, I presume, doesn't hit.
No, that will not hit.
And then a slam attack from yellow boy, who also has advantage because he's prone. Does a 20 hit?
It does indeed.
5 bludgeoning damage.
And that is actually enough to kill this poor, defenseless,
Yes! Yellow
Innocent.
zombie!
Nice.
innocent man who just wanted to surrender.
Zombies don't know.
Innocent.
Zombies don't know what surrender is. They have their orders. They're mindless. They have an intelligence of not a lot. 3! They've been told what to do. And then the Horde have no more targets, so they now will stop where they are and defend themselves if anything happens, but they have no more combat actions.
They'll just go into idle, basically, won't they?
They are in idle defend themselves mode.
Okay. I've somehow deleted you from the turn order.
I mean, that's rude.
Do you remember what you had?
19.
Okay, well, that makes things easy. Okay, then, Des.
Right. So I would have also seen Matey Boy disappearing up and over. So that would be up there. That's cool. Look over. See Torrin looking down the hatch. Did he? Go
Oh,
down?
you... No, I think she's still looking down. You didn't...
Start to go down, did you, Torrin? I don't think.
No, I'm just looking down.
Yeah.
I used most of my movement to get there, so I just sent the whispers down, and I'm stood at the top of the hatch looking down.
Are you dropping your lightning, or is it still up, Des?
That's a good question. I am going to keep it up because for my action, I'm going to use dash to jump down the hole.
Ooh.
So
One of them went down. Whoa, there he goes.
So, as a live monk, I assume you're just going to do some sort of pike jump, as it's technically called.
Yeah, I'm assuming that it's not that far down.
Well, no, it's at least the length of a room, so I mean it's maybe like 3 meters.
I can slow fall that.
Yeah,
is
I
there-
mean, I was just describing the way that you shape your body in descent. I wasn't. This is of course for you not an issue. I don't know. I thought maybe you can slide down the ladder if you like some sort of Fireman Sam, or you can dive head first if you want. It's up to you.
Fireman Fist.
I
Fireman
just assumed
Fist.
you would just be like jumping, piking down, and
I'm gonna dive down head first in such a way that Tom Daly would take a step back and go, "Oh, I say." I want those zombies holding up tens. Yeah, I'm gonna.
They'll
dive
hold
down.
up whatever fingers they've got left.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, dive down head first and then flip down onto my feet as I hit the ground with nary a tap.
okay. Do you do like a hero landing?
Why the fuck not? Yes.
Superhero.
So
landing.
you slam on the floor. The electricity still around you crackles and begins to arc around the wooden interior of the hull that you have found yourself in.
Is it dark down here?
It's relatively dark, but there are a few lanterns to light what you now see. And as
I was more concerned with the fact that I've landed down here and I'm glowing in the darkness, which looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, the dominant light now in the area is actually coming from you. So there is this warm ambient light coming from the few muted lanterns that there are, but the predominant light is now this pale blue flickering coming from yourself, which does illuminate the people in front of you quite clearly. The first that you see is the pirate. He's still laid on the floor, 2 arrows protruding from his chest. Next to him, left and right, you see 2 more of these feral pirates, each clutching a sword. But as you look upon their faces, you realize these are a little bit younger. These are young men, although the word man is barely applicable in this case. As you look further behind them, you see more figures. Younger figures.
Fuck a duck.
The further you look, the smaller and younger these faces become until you see partially hidden at the back, looking out from behind bunks and barrels, what can only be described as young children, dirty faces and wide eyes.
Damn it, there goes my
Sound
plan.
fucking slavers.
Oh well, they had a good run, right? Gonna wade in, start killing all of them. We're gonna make sure it's a fucking charnel house by the time anyone gets down here. No, I'm not
Jesus.
gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
Keep it light. I will stay standing where I am, and I will put my hand up and say, right, all right, fuckers, put your swords down, and no one has to get any more hurt than they already are. All right? Am I making myself completely fucking crystal clear? And I will shout back up, Torrin! We've got women and children.
What?
Yeah,
Son of a bitch!
probably.
The 2, let's say, teenage figures in front of you holding cutlasses. There's a slight flicker of eyes and a glance between them when they look back to you. And you see their hands tensing,
Right, listen.
unsure of what they want to do next.
Alright, can I go for, what's the word I'm looking for? No, persuasion, there we go.
Nope,
Okay.
because that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Oh no! No!